We are ready, and so is Brandon Aubrey to kick this one off. And off we go from Santa Clara. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
I think you just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
So Kittle comes in motion. He'll find his open man. That's Brandon Ayuk. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
And he's going to have a 49ers first down. They're able to convert by plenty on that 3rd and 1.
Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did. Pick up the first down.
They'll look to throw. A throw right side is intercepted. He gets free. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. You get the ball to start the game thinking you'll score on offense. Instead, they allow the defense to be the first on the board in this one.
So now the question is, Mike, do you allow this to linger the rest of the day? You've dug yourself a pretty big hole here to start, but you've got to pick yourself up and realize this game is far from over, and we now got to get the ball back and establish some early rhythm.
They'll begin here on the ground. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down.
And a nice pickup there by the back with an explosive run play. And it's important to point out, Mike, this offensive play caller, he's still working off that opening script. It doesn't necessarily have to just be the first possession. Using formations, using run game and pass. Unmask the defense and understand where to take the play calling as the game unfolds.
Back-to-back, some nice runs. This one good for 11 and another first down. They'll put Ayuk in motion. To the air now on 1st and 10. He's got it! And he will score. Brandon Ayuk, touchdown San Francisco. It's his 2nd touchdown of the year. A terrific play all the way around, finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
So back to level after the touchdown, in time for the kickoff. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Open down the field is Schoonmaker. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a 1st down. Back to throw. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. Quick throw, taken in. A gain of 17 yards. 1st down, Cowboys.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Here's 2nd and 6. They'll look to throw yet again. He's going to keep it himself. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line.
You know, Mike, I like everything about this play except the very end. You've already picked up good yardage. You've already picked up the 1st down. Now get down on the ground and protect yourself. There's no reason to take those shots.
It's caught. Mingo with the grab. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6. They'll try to get the running game going. His 1st carry. And he's going to bring this one close to a 1st down. Looks like they'll mark him just a yard short. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. He'll look to throw. That's hauled in at the 2. And he'll take it on in. Luke Schoonmaker. Touchdown, Dallas. The extra point by Aubrey is good. The Cowboys will move out to a 14-7 lead. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
This drive will start on the ground. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
This offense has to be thrilled, Mike, with the success they've had here on the ground in this opening quarter. Now as the rest of the game unfolds, everything in the game plan continues to open up.
Right back to him on 1st down. He'll dodge one would-be tackler and wind up getting a nice gain of 6 on the play.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throwaway. Throwing now on 3rd and long. He'll push it downfield. This one for Kittle.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. They'll try the right side this time. And nothing on that one. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
All the qualities that make a good safety are seen on display on this play. Speed, pursuit, and then the intensity and the strength at the point of contact for the tackle to keep this ball carrier to no gain. That is a complete safety play.
He'll go right and find his running back.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
So they'll talk over what to do on this 3rd down play as we have hit the end. You don't need much. It is 3rd and inches.
Here we go, set. 60 by 6, 60 by 6. Back to 60. Go.
He'll drop to throw. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Now they'll set up to throw. And he's going to go into the end zone on an electrifying run. Touchdown, Cowboys. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
Makes the score Cowboys 21, 49ers 7.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. First and 10.
Let's go now. Riggs. Hut, hut.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. And maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
To the right side here, pass is caught. Into space. And he's going to take this one all the way. 70 yards. Touchdown, San Francisco. And And a special moment as the rookie catches his first NFL touchdown.
And the more they can develop this young tight end, Mike, it just gives this quarterback additional weapons, and it's just going to make this offense even more difficult to stop.
A tight end, his first career NFL touchdown. Do you remember yours?
Oh, man, I'll tell you, I could recall it like it was yesterday, Mike. We were up Sunday night, primetime game, Lambeau Field against Brett Favre and the Green Bay Packers. And the previous play, Brian Urlacher recovered a fumble probably around the 20, 25-yard line. Brian Greasy was our quarterback for Chicago, and the ensuing play threw it up to the left corner of the end zone. And, Mike, guess who called the game? None other than the legendary John Madden.
Well, a big play there, and maybe a big break, too. The ball going out of bounds so they keep possession and keep a little bit of this momentum going, Greg.
We see this across the league so much now, Mike. Defenders are getting so good at ripping that ball out. Unfortunately for them, in this case, they got the ball out, but it ended up going out of bounds.
They'll look to throw here on first down. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Mingo, the man in motion. He's got a man open. That's Tolbert. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. That one good for 26 yards.
And these are the throws that when they evaluate young quarterbacks coming out of college, they want to see you be able to make. Everyone worries about how far you can throw the ball. And while that's certainly important, to be able to make the throws from sideline to sideline, especially in those intermediate zones, drive the ball through space. Because in this league, an open window is going to close in a hurry.
Second down and 3.
Let's go. 79.
Throwing now from the gun. The open man is Tolbert. Whoa! And he will get into the end zone. Jalen Tolbert. Touchdown, Dallas. Now Aubrey for the extra point. He's got it. And the Cowboys have doubled their advantage. It is now a 28-14 game. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Here's first and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Quick throw here is complete. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch. Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
Second and 7.
Here we go.
There he goes again. And the quarterback scrambling, maneuvers his way back to the line of scrimmage, but that's all he can get out of that one.
So often the best pass defense is a good pass rush, and that's exactly what we saw here. The pass rush disrupted this play from the very start. The quarterback has all of his attention on the rushers rather than his receivers downfield. All he can manage to do is get back to the original line of scrimmage.
He tried to fit in the slant, and it was intercepted. And he's going to be out of bounds, but he has his offense set up in great field position inside the red zone.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
And a good tackle out wide will hold him to a gain of just 3. They face second down and 7.
Let's go now. Head the street. Let's go.
And he'll pick his way forward, a gain of about 5. And that's going to set up third down. On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. Under pressure, and down he goes. They've got him back at the 10. On fourth down, here's Brandon Aubrey for the Cowboy field goal try. The kick is perfect, right down the middle. And the Cowboys going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. Back out is Brandon Aubrey. He had the field goal a moment ago, and now he'll send this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
They'll stick with him again. That one never got started. Defensive pressure too much, and they drop him in the backfield. Third down. 3 to go.
Ready? 19 tight. 19 tight. Ready, ready?
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Oh, he's going to find his running back downfield. That pass play good for 22. First down, 49ers. They'll look to throw. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and let's also give some credit to the back end doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away.
And they will get the first down here and move into field goal range inside the 25. They'll look to throw again. And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes.
In what's been a pretty one-sided affair from the opening whistle, it just seems like it continues to get worse. This defense, they know they have them on the edge, and they continue to rush the quarterback the way they are. I'm not sure what this offense can do come the second half.
The Niners will use the first of their timeouts, and the stoppage comes with 23 seconds left on the first half clock. Third and long.
79 Broncos. Go!
That's over the middle and caught by Pearsall. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up fourth down.
They pick up a nice chunk play there through the air on third down, but it's not quite enough to move the chains. Now the question is, how aggressive is this head coach willing to be as he tries to extend this drive? And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
Halftime, coming close, and not much time left as this one is kicked away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10.
Here we go.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan, and then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the second phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play him man-to-man, and it's exactly what they did here, and there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away.
And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter.
16 yards. First down, Dallas.
Throwing now on first and 10. Oh, and he's going to go down. He could not get rid of it. And that's going to bring an end to this first half. So we reach halftime, and the visiting Cowboys are in front as we send you back east to sunny Florida. Standing by with our EA Sports Halftime Report, it's the coach, Jonathan Coachman. Coach, thank you. Not a rest at the break for the defensive coordinators, trying to figure out how to stop these offenses as we get ready for the second half. This kick is fielded in the end zone, but no move to bring it out. It's touchback, and that ball will come out to the 30-yard line. Right away, they'll set up to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average. And frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
Back to the air again on second and 10. That one to the sideline is over everybody. But now a penalty flag will come in. They may get him for grounding. The task now, a really tough one. Third and very long. Back to throw. In the middle of the field, it's taken by C.D. Lamb. Wow, a pretty good comeback to say the least. Not enough for a first down, but a really solid pickup. And it brings us to fourth down. That is fielded at the 13. Oh, how about that hit? Wow. He took a pretty good lick at the end of that one. To the air now on 1st and 10. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
What an advantage it brings a defense when you have cornerbacks that are such willing tacklers. It just brings an extra element to the ability to defend the entire field. And this is a great example here why.
2nd down and 8. Out of the gun, he'll throw. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
They need to get it to the 27. This is 3rd down. The Niners will use the first of their timeouts. They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down. He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that 1st down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up 4th down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
And he looks up, he's taken down right away. Maybe fortunate just to hold on to the ball as he was tackled immediately after hauling that one in. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Lone back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
It's too early at this point, Mike, to really start thinking about the clock. You definitely don't want to go into a shell. But now this is the point in the game where having a good ground game really starts to take over. You throw to get the lead, but man, once you get it, that ground game, that's what finishes the game off.
This is going to be a big loss. He kept retreating, trying to find some place to escape, and there was none. A big loss on the play.
This is a play we've seen this offense have success with in the past, but here you have to wonder if they maybe tipped their hand a bit because that one went nowhere.
Now this time they'll look to throw. And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long.
Tag. Back at 60.
Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up 4th down.
Sometimes it's just a case of taking what the defense gives you. And here's one of those examples. There's nowhere for him to go with the ball. For a minute, it looked like he was going to be able to pick up this 1st down with his legs. The defense rallies, brings him down short of the 1st down marker, sets up 4th down.
A field goal, no gimme from this distance. They'll go on 4th down.
Let's go now.
That's taken in. And he's going to have a Cowboys 1st down as they wind up getting 13 on 4th down.
1st down, Cowboys.
Mingo, the man in motion.
Go.
They'll throw out of the gun. Catch is made. That is Schoonmaker. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
1st and goal, Dallas.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. Now, this looks like a design run. He'll take this one down to the 8-yard line.
Down in the red zone, design quarterback runs are a handful for defenses to account for. But in this case, give him credit. Not a lot of room to maneuver here for the quarterback, and they keep it to a short game.
A nice drive. This is the 9th play coming up, and they cash it in on 3rd and goal. He'll drop to throw. That one, take it in, middle of the end zone. Jonathan Mingo, touchdown Cowboys. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late.
Brendan Aubrey.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
Let's go. Hurt. Ready.
Now, faking the give. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down.
Warrior 70.
Now they'll set up to throw. He's got his running back downfield, and it's complete. That is a big gain for the 49ers. 32 yards.
Well, he certainly didn't look like a rookie on that long completion, Mike. Not only his ability to scan the field and find his favorable matchup, but he was able to hit his downfield target in the perfect spot that led to that big gain.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. He's close to a 1st down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down.
Just take what the defense is giving you. When you can stay ahead of the chains and just take these easy pitch and catch throws underneath, hitch routes, quick game, now it puts you in a lot more favorable down and distances to eventually attack this defense a little bit more downfield.
And that should be enough. He works his way forward to pick up a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
They'll stay on the ground. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
Finding yourself down here, multiple scores in the second half. The defense is going to give you some friendly run looks. So don't be afraid to mix it in there. But if you're going to find yourself coming back from this deficit, you're going to have to do it primarily through the air with just a little bit of mix of the run.
Come on, set. 18 Cardinal. Unlock Lion. Go.
Here's a run going left, and he'll get forward for a couple. It's second down.
He was brought down at the 13-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
Set. Hut.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now, it's third down.
Let's go now.
They'll put Ayuk in motion. That's in the end zone and intercepted. And they will finally get him out of bounds. It is a big hitter.
Ready, set.
They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Set.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. He was trying to get it to C.D. Lamb. It's second down.
Ready. Let go.
Got his man at the 6. And they're going to be set up right around the 10-yard line. Now it is 1st and goal.
Ready.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Quick throw here is complete. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Luke Schoonmaker. Touchdown, Dallas. That's his second touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4.
Cowboys 45, 49ers 17. Brendan Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line.
Cowboy 80. Here we go. Get up.
They'll come out throwing here. There's nowhere to go. He is taken down.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
70 Ranger. Ready.
And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. He didn't force anything there. but now it's going to bring up third down.
Really just been a combination of errors here on this drive. I mean, the sack on first down put him in a bad spot. Then the incompletion there trying to gain it back on second. And now they find themselves in a critical third down here, or they're facing a 3 and out.
Throwing now on third and long. And that is incomplete.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump, and they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame.
Going to leave the offense out there for fourth and long. And for the fourth time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
He's going to tuck it and go. Good job breaking the pocket and going for 14 yards, and most importantly, a first down.
First down, Dallas.
Here we go, set.
Throwing now from the gun. That is caught. And he's into the end zone yet again. Luke Schoonmaker. Touchdown, Cowboys. A 3-touchdown game for him. That's now 5 on the year.
52, 49ers 17.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. And this one is fielded in the end zone, will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30.
Got it, ready? 70 Timberwolves. Come on.
They'll run. He'll try the left side now. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Here's 2nd and 6.
Set. 19, 18, 19 tight, 19 tight. Go.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. He's going to send it downfield for Ayuk. And he will score. Brandon Ayuk, touchdown, 49ers. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. At least a little payoff with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
Will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Hawks 70, Hawks 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. 79 Bronco.
So Kittle comes in motion. They'll look to throw. He'll swing that out wide. And he's going to get into the end zone. For the moment, it's 2 points, but there is a flag down on the field. Interesting move here. No kicker. They're still going to go for 2. This time it's from the 12-yard line. And he's not going to get in. The decision to go for 2 doesn't pay off. Unable to cut any further into the deficit. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
At their own 30-yard line.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Catch is made. That's Mingo. And he's taken down, but just shy of midfield.
Nice way to start the drive here. Really good protection by the guys up front. Good decision by the quarterback to find his read. Ball's accurate, ball's on time. Now they're able to start this drive and get on the move the right way.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Now he'll run it.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on 1st down.
They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5.
Ready? 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger. Ready?
He'll get this complete to his man out of the backfield. And he's out of bounds all the way inside the 15-yard line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 36 yards. They can still get a 1st down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11.
18, right here.
In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete.
I can tell you from experience, Mike, that is going to be on his mind the rest of the week. It's one thing to drop a ball. That's going to happen every now and then. But when you do it and it takes away a touchdown, man, that stings. So we can talk short-term memory all we want. But I can promise you, this guy, he's hoping to get another shot at it.
In motion, Lamb. Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. This pass right side caught by Lamb.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
Let's go.
Mingo, the man in motion. They'll throw here on 3rd and short yardage. He's got his man, middle of the end zone. Luke Schoonmaker. Touchdown, Dallas. He has come alive after the break. His 3rd touchdown of the 2nd half.
Cowboys 59, 49ers 23.
So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 30-yard line.
On the jump. Set. Ready? Go.
Now a run on 1st down. And a minimal gain here, only to about the 31. Here's a 2nd and 9.
Set it. Hut, hut.
Back to throw. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Go. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler.
They'll put Ayuk in motion.
Hut.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. Picked off by Deron Bland. first and 10.
Here we go, set.
Mingo, the man in motion.
Set, go.
And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down.
Trap 60, trap 60. Come on, set. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Hey.
He'll look to throw. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line.
And this has been a familiar sight all day today for this defense. They have no answer for this quarterback as a runner. That last scramble puts him over 100 yards for the day.
From the 35, it's first and 10. Open down the field is Schoonmaker. And he's out of bounds all the way inside the 15-yard line. His 8th reception of the game. And good for a first down.
Let's go now.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
I think this defense is wondering where some of these missed throws were earlier in the game. I mean, for a while, it seemed like everything the offense did hit. And after that last incomplete pass, although this game's all but over, this defense will certainly take it.
And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And they cannot contain him at all. He's into the end zone yet again. Luke Schoonmaker. Touchdown, Cowboys. He is having a performance to remember. That is 5 touchdowns for him in this one game. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. Here's first and 10.
Ready.
They'll turn and hand this one off. Can he get away? No, he's taken down behind the line. Good job by the defense with a negative play. He'll push it downfield. This one for Kittle. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Well, Mike, this is entering the wrong kind of rarefied air. I mean, as in, it's only happened a handful of times since the turn of the millennium rare. It's an entire season's worth of picks thrown in just one game. I think at this point, you junk the playbook, you light it on fire, and we're just going to start from scratch next week.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. He'll tuck it and take off.
Just getting anything out of that one, I think, is a positive. It looked like he might have to throw it away early. Instead, he pulls it down. He winds up picking up a yard.
Here's second and 9.
Let's go. 60 by 6, 60 by 6. Hey, smash Bronco.
Now a give on the ground. And he'll take this ahead for a gain of about 5. And here comes third down. So it's a win here for the visiting Cowboys. They continue their winning ways in the month of September. They're off to a 3-0 start. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching.